Richmond TV presents This Week in Richmond.
Hello and welcome to This Week in Richmond for June 28th through July 11th. Our special guest today is Elizabeth Majchrzak to talk about the Richmond Artisan and Farmers Market. First up, let's see what's going on at the Odd. Drop-in pickleball games will be happening in the mornings from 9 a.m. to noon on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Cost to enter is $4 for adults and $3 for youth per visit. Friday pickleball games are $1. You can also purchase a punch card worth 15 punches for $45. The Odd will also accept silver sneakers and one-pass insurance memberships. Youth Open Gym Basketball will be happening on Wednesday, July 2nd and 9th from 1 to 3 p.m. It is $3 to enter. Youth Open Volleyball will be happening on the same day, Wednesday, July 2nd and 9th from 3 to 5 p.m. This event is also $3 to enter. Sunshine and Kiddies Camp will be holding their second session on July 9th and 11th for ages 4 to 5. It is $35 per child and per session. This is a small dose of summer camp. Kids will enjoy crafts, games, activities, and snacks. This event is held at the Odd. Now are the events for the Parks and Recreation Department. Camp Richmond will be going on from June 16th through the August 1st and is held under the BB Street Park Pavilion and is outdoor based. Activities will be supervised by camp counselors and with activities including sports, arts and crafts, non-competitive games, swimming, special events, and classic camp fun. Daily fee is $30 for residents, $33 for non-residents. For the best deal, pay by the week, residents will be $125 and non-residents will be $150. PM sitter service will be back for 2025 for $5 from 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Crafts to Go releases their new craft every Friday and goes through August 15th. The Recreation Department will be making free weekly craft kits available for pickup on Fridays. The crafts are designed for ages 6 to 12 years old and with minimal adult help. There will be 30 kits available on first-come, first-served basis, only one kit per child. You can also follow along the show of the same name, posted on the Richmond TV YouTube channel Fridays at 8 a.m. Also next, for the 4th of July one, it will be available on July 3rd. Stroller core strength class will begin on July 1st through the 29th. These workouts stimulate baby with eye-to-eye contact and movement while keeping mom sane in a supportive group environment. Cardio will include walking and jogging through BB Street Park. Core includes strengthening exercises with equipment included. Cost for the whole session for session 1 is $50 or $12 per class. Children's ages should be 6 weeks to 6 years old. The city pool is now open. Open swim hours are Monday through Thursday 1 to 5 p.m. and 6 to 8 p.m. Fridays 1 to 7 p.m. and weekends go from 1 to 5 p.m. Open swim is $5 per person with children ages 2 and under free. You may also purchase summer passes. Individuals are $72 for residents and $84 for non-residents. Family passes are $144 for residents and $160 for non-residents. Seniors at least 60 years of age are $60. Lap swim starts on June 16th and goes through August 13th. Enjoy this time to get into shape or just relax and swim. The pool is closed to the general public. Pass is not accepted and a fee is $3 per person. Hours are Monday through Thursday, 5 to 6 p.m., Tuesday and Thursday, 9 to 11 a.m., and Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Senior-only swim takes place on Saturdays from June 23rd through August 29th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Cost to enter is $3 or punch cards are $30 for 12 punches. Now for what's going on at the Lois Wagner Memorial Library. Senior exercise will be happening every Monday and Wednesday at 10 a.m. This program goes at your own pace and is guided by an instructor to help with movement. LapSit Plus is a reading program for children ages 6 to 36 months. They will be going on every Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Lois Wagner Memorial Library Meeting Room. Preschool Storytime is a reading program for children ages 3 to 5 years old. This program is every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Lois Wagner Memorial Library Meeting Room. The library is now accepting entries for the Town Clock Coloring Contest. Don't miss their annual summer coloring contest celebrating the Town Clock's 101st birthday. Color sheets will be available at the library, and entries are due Wednesday, July 16th. Now it's time for the city meeting schedule. The Recreation Board will be meeting on July 1st at 7 p.m. in City Hall. City Council will be meeting at City Hall on Monday, July 7th at 7 p.m. Cable Commission will be meeting at Richmond City Hall on July 8th at 6:30 p.m. And Planning Commission will be on Thursday, July 10th at 7 p.m. also at Richmond City Hall. The Richmond Artisan and Farmers Market will be on every Thursday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. on June 5th through October 2nd at the municipal parking lot behind the Veteran Memorial in downtown Richmond. Come out and support your local vendors this summer. We'll be talking to Elizabeth Majchrzak about this event in a little bit. Now on your radar, the Parks and Recreation Department will be putting on the Reels and Rounds event on Saturday, July 12th, beginning at 6 p.m. Start the night with family-friendly bingo, where lucky numbers can snag cash prizes. After the game, settle down with our freshly popped popcorn to watch a fantastic movie that's sure to entertain all ages. This will be held at the Beebe Street Park Pavilion. Bingo begins at 6 p.m. and movie starts after dark. Each bingo game will cost $1. We'll be right back to talk with Elizabeth Majchrzak about the Richmond Artisan and Farmers Market. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to This Week in Richmond. I am joined by Elizabeth Majchrzak, who runs the Richmond Artisan and Farmers Market. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So where is the Richmond Artisan and Farmers Market located?
So the Richmond Artisan and Farmers Market is located right between Majchrzak's and the Jay's Silkscreen Printing Studio in the municipal parking lot, right off Main Street, so it's very easily accessible for everyone.
Now, they were doing construction on that. Are they done yet?
Yes, so
Okay.
they are done. Everything is lined, new blacktop. It's great out there. There's no more holes or divots or anything like
That's
that.
awesome. No more tripping hazards.
Yeah.
When is the farmers market?
So the farmers market is from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. on Thursdays, and we start there every single week. It starts in June, and then it ends the first week in October.
Okay, so last year I know that they had that you guys didn't have the farmers market during Good Old Days week. Are you going to do the same thing this year, or are you going to have it open?
Yeah, so we don't have the market the week of the 4th of July, and then we also don't have it the week of Good Old Days. There's already so many festivities going on, so we just like to concentrate on Good Old Days.
Okay. How many vendors do you usually have on a typical Thursday?
Yeah, so usually we have about 15 to 25 vendors. It varies week to week, but we also try to keep a lot of the same people there, but not too many of the same items. So if someone is selling soap, we try to keep it to 2 vendors, so then they get more profit, and it's also not competing with any other vendors.
Now, how many farmers do you have out there that are selling their produce?
So currently we have about 2 or so. We're definitely looking for more farmers to come and sell at the market, which I will probably talk about more.
Okay. Well, what non-food items can be found there?
Yeah, so like I mentioned before, we have soap. We also have Pet Wants from Chesterfield. They come. It's all natural dog treats and cat food and everything like that. We also have crochet items, some hand-sewn items, flowers, a little bit of everything.
Okay. Do you ever have live music when the market is open?
Yes. So we have a guy. He goes by Chicken Man.
Okay.
And he comes and he plays guitar and he sings at the market.
Okay. So and it's the same person every time?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you do any raffles?
Yes. So we do a weekly raffle. Everyone who makes a purchase, they come and they fill out a ticket. Once they make that purchase, they drop it into our little box, which looks like a barn, and they are entered into a weekly raffle. They always get $5 in market bucks, and then they either get a t-shirt, a bag, a sticker, some sort of swag to represent the market.
Okay, cool. Well, that was going to be my next question. But do you have any food or coffee vendors that people can peruse while they're shopping through the rest of the market?
Yeah, definitely. So we have lemonade, iced coffee, we have kettle corn. We also have baked goods too, so like cakes and things like that, cookies. Everything there that I've tried so far is great, and I keep getting really good reviews. So
good. Well, I see it all the time on Facebook. All the different stuff that you have put out there. How would you like to see the Richmond Artisan and Farmers Market grow?
Yeah, so definitely, like I mentioned before, get more farmers in there. It's a little hard in June because the crops aren't ready yet.
Right.
But as the season goes on, we are going to have more farmers that come and are selling their produce and fruit and things like that. But I would also just love to see, obviously, more people come, share it. I'm going to be going around soon with flyers and things like that, just spreading the word and getting more vendors. It is a little bit of a small space, so we're limited on that, but getting more vendors, they're different varieties.
Right. Now, do the same vendors show up every week, or do you kind of have different people showing up at different weeks?
Yeah, so
you have something a little bit different every
Yeah,
time.
it's a little bit different every single time. So we have some vendors that stay throughout the whole season, and then we have some vendors that pop up every 1 or 2 times per month or so.
So you do, and then you do typically see more farmers bringing their stuff out as the season goes on?
Yeah, definitely. So as the season goes on, the farmers bring in more of their produce and things like that. They also, it's mostly after the 4th of July, honestly. That's when most of the crops come in.
Right. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
If you would like to join the Artisan and Farmers Market, you can email us at richmondfarmersmarketmi@gmail.com.
Okay.
So if anyone is looking to join, they're more than welcome to.
Are they able to get a hold of you on Facebook too? Like
Yes.
through the Richmond Artisan and Farmers Market Facebook page?
Yeah, so they can message us anytime on there, and I will be replying to them.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Not a problem. So the Richmond Artisan and Farmers Market is every Thursday throughout the summer from June through the first
week in October.
First week in October, and then you can go. You can email Elizabeth here at richmondfarmersmarketmi@gmail.com, and then you can also look them up on Facebook. Make sure you follow and then share. And also, you can also inquire there or through the email on if you want to participate in being a vendor. Thank you for joining us, and have a great day.